two things that will help us see whether or not fear is driving our decisions. One is we can look at movement in our lives, and I'll get more specific. So it says there was a famine in the land, so Abram went down to Egypt to stay there for a while because the famine in the land was severe. Now, let's think about this logically. You're traveling throughout this land that God's directed you to, but you're kind of in a desert region in the south, and there's a famine. Food is scarce. So logically, what's the next move? So Abram, again, it says here, he went to Egypt to stay there for a while. This is a very logical move, right? Egypt has food. This land does not have food. Doesn't take a genius to figure out what the next step should be. Just seems logical. But in this story, we're supposed to think about what God has already said to Abram. He said, and this is a review, we just read these verses a few minutes ago, "Go from your land, your relatives, and your father's house to the land I'll show you. I'll make you into a great nation, and I'll bless you." So God says, go to this place, and if you go there, I'll bless you. I'll take care of you. And so maybe leaving to go to Egypt wasn't the best possible move, given what God had directed Abram to do. Now, think about this. God's operating with people in a desert area, and there's no food. Have you ever read anything about something similar in the Bible before? Are there any other instances where God's provided for people in a land that maybe doesn't have any food? What do you think of? You can respond. Exodus? Okay, what does God maybe specifically provide for people in a land without food? Manna. Yeah, manna is a great word. It means what is it in Hebrew, and it's this white flaky stuff that lands on the ground every morning that you can kind of make into a dough and bake bread out of. He also sends quail that just start dive bombing the camp about shoulder level in the evenings. So every night, every morning you've got bread, and every evening you just have to go outside and bat a few quail down, and you've got meat for dinner. I mean, it sounds like a hilarious picture, and I'm sure it would have been to actually be there. But this is what he's doing, and there's no water, and so God provides water out of a rock at one point and makes bitter water sweet. He does all kinds of things to take care of people in the place that he's called them to. And so if we're right where God wants us, maybe the best solutions aren't always outside of that area, even if to us maybe the most logical move would be to go somewhere else and seek something else.